And what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a brief explanation on how to install Windows 11 on bare metal, aka your PC, no virtual machine required, or any of that. And before we get right into it, I just want to say that I'm not responsible if any of your files get deleted or anything like that. What I'm doing is actually have a spare drive in my computer, a spare NVMe drive that I'm actually using to hold this installation on. And on top of that, this installation keeps being removed off the internet by Microsoft and other hosting services, and it is possible that one of the files that you can find floating around could have been modified and can have a virus in it. So I wouldn't exactly use the one I'm going to give you guys in the description, which will probably get deleted anyways. I wouldn't recommend using that as your main installation forever, considering that if you're a Windows Insider or in the Windows Insider program, you will get access to Windows 11 later this week, which I'm actually excited for because I'm in the Insider program, and I'm actually excited to see what is offered by Windows 11. So far, I actually really like it. I'm actually using light mode right now because for some reason I'm really digging it. I actually do enjoy the UI layout. And again, if I didn't make this clear enough, this is a very early build of Windows 11. So lots of bugs in it, but I'm personally enjoying it. I'm able to stream on OBS no problems, and I haven't experienced any weird system issues, no lag, no anything like that. I do plan on gaming, and I will have some benchmarks hopefully in a different video. So for the first steps, you're going to want to go ahead and enable TPM and Secure Boot in your motherboard's BIOS, and I'll play a clip on how to do that next. So in your specific BIOS, settings may be different, but for my BIOS, you go into Settings, Security, and then you go to Trusted Computing, and then for me, since I have an AMD system, it will be Enable and then AMD CPU FTPM. And then for Secure Boot, you'll go, for me, it's going to Advanced, Windows OS Configuration, Secure Boot, and then enable Secure Boot in the BIOS tab. You're going to proceed by pressing F10, saving, and then rebooting your system. And if you do not have these settings, you may not be able to install Windows 11. It might be a different setting in your specific BIOS with your specific motherboard manufacturer, but you just need to Google and find out what it is specific for you. And for the USB ISO creation of this part of this tutorial, you're going to need a program called Rufus, and it's simply on rufus.ie/enus, whatever. I'll have the link in the description. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and download whatever version of Rufus you want. I usually download the portable one. Open it up, and you're going to select the USB drive that you have installed in your computer. And obviously you're going to want to do a bootable drive, so you're going to do disk or ISO image, and you're going to go ahead and select that image now, which also I'll have in the description, but it will most likely be taken down because of everything going on with it. And yeah, after that, just make sure you have your file system set to FAT32 and go ahead and start it. Obviously click OK, and it's going to take a little bit, but eventually after it's complete, it'll give you a completion notification. And once you reboot your PC with that Windows 11 installation on your USB drive, you're going to get into your boot device manager through your BIOS and then select your USB drive. In this case, it is my Lexar USB flash drive. I'm going to press enter and boot into that USB drive. And then this part should look very familiar if you've ever installed a Windows operating system before. In this case, I'm going to be installing Windows 11 on a spare NVMe drive that I have, and I'm just going to see right here we got Windows 11 Home, all this stuff. I'm going to be installing the Pro version because I'm a pro, why not? But again, this is very, very standard to Windows installations, and again, I will be installing mine on my on a spare NVMe drive I have on my computer. So I'm going to go ahead and proceed through this installation as normal, and catch you guys when I'm back through the installation. And sorry for the lack of screen capture, but this is the new Windows 11 setup page, which I actually kind of dig. I know it's just a reskin, but you know, it makes me feel a little more important. And I'm just gonna try and speed run through this installation process. And the good news is about this build specifically, which again is a very, very early release build, you can actually use an offline account. You don't have to use your Microsoft account or anything. And to do that, you set it up for personal use, and then I think you go to, one second, sign in options, offline account, yep, and then just limited experience, and then I'm gonna type in admin as my username if it lets me, and then no password for me, just because this is just a installation for me to mess around with, and I'm gonna disable some of this stuff. And there you go, guys. That was a very brief guide on how to install Windows 11 on your bare metal PC. It's pretty much, you know, down to the teeth, the same exact installation process as installing Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, all of that, except you have to have TPM Secure Boot enabled. And because Microsoft does not have a tool for creating a Windows 11 bootable drive yet, you have to use Rufus, which is a simple tool on its own. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see y'all in the next one.